What's going on, guys? Me Dave here, back for another shave, and today it's 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, everybody. I'm getting to get a shave in here. It's been a busy morning. Been a busy morning, but I still wanted to take time off, make sure that I kind of collect myself from all the running around preparing for today, and, get this in, talk to you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day with the friends, family, whatever the fuck you're doing. Today, I'm going to be using one of the new releases, or the newer release from my folks over at Moon Soaps, Bixby. I have never been disappointed by a Moon Soap scent. And this was no different. It smells absolutely fantastic. It's been a crazy week for me, so I haven't looked up the scent notes. I always wish the scent notes were on labels, but they're not. But as per the usual, Moon Soaps does a great job. Zach, he designs the labels himself, and they're just always fucking beautiful. Just what a beautiful display piece. If you're somebody that actually displays your soaps somewhere, whether it be in your room, your restroom, wherever the case may be, Moon Soaps is like a must. They have just such classic, beautiful fucking pieces all the time. And scents to match. Fantastic scent. Of course, I do have the matching aftershave going on here, so that's how we're going to end it up today. But also, I have a razor that was sent to me by my boy, Sefferton Shaves. I have the Aylsworth razor. Aylsworth. So, I'm slightly dreading using this. Reason being, I have never seen such little blade exposure on a razor in my life. It's just, you see so little blade, and I'm somebody that loves blade feel. Yes, dear?
Oh, the baby woke up.
Oh, hello, baby. I'm doing the video right now. I'll be out in a bit. So I've never seen a razor with such little blade exposure, pretty small blade gap. From what I hear, you barely feel the razor, but it gets the job done. And I'm sure it does, but in terms of my preferences, I really like to feel the razor on me. So of course, probably at the beginning of this video, you already seen. I'll go ahead, take some close-up shots on this so you guys can see all that. And let me know what you guys think, because yeah, this is just, it is a very, very mild looking. So we're gonna check it out. So I do have my Bobby Moffett Sawdust Creations brush going in on here. I'm thinking it's gonna match this label really, really nice. I'm a freak like that. I love for my shave of the day photos to really be matchy, which helps when you have a fucking shitload of brushes. I think I'm somewhere around 40 brushes that I have accumulated over the years, and that's not, counting the stuff that I have sold off and or given away. So yeah, I love brushes. Brushes are kind of, I'm more of a hardware guy, always have been. I have a couple dozen straight razors at least. I also have, I don't have very many safety razors. Safety razors don't thrill me as much in terms of collecting, but I still have a handful of them. I still probably have, I don't know, 7 of them, 8, maybe up to 10, which is not that much. I know there's a lot of people that have a lot more than that. Hell, shit, there's a lot of people that have way more brushes than I do, but it's been a nice little collection that I have, and I'm pretty proud of it. So, get this nice and loaded up. I've been trying to do this video for like 2 days, and it has been miserably hot. It's hot as shit today too. I'm gonna start sweating at some point, which sucks. I just got out of the shower, and I'm gonna be sweating before this this damn video ends. Actually, I'm already starting to sweat now. So by the video's end is actually would be what I'm hoped for, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But you just kind of deal with this type of stuff. You guys already know, if you've been following me for a while, summer times it is miserable in this restroom. And I always have a fly issue. You can see that I brought in a fly swatter. I put on that little hook right there that I usually have like a face towel right there to dry off my face, but it's been necessary already this year. So, get this lathered up. This is the tallow formula? I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the Moon Soap tallow formula. They have 3 formulas. and I enjoy them all. Funny enough, my favorite one is their shave cream one, which in my opinion is not much of a shave cream. It's a little bit of a softer version of soap, just in my opinion. But that's probably my favorite of them all, but it doesn't mean I don't really enjoy the other ones. Beautiful, look at this. It actually needs some more water. Amaya just woke up from her nap, so they're getting her pumped up, probably changed for the day. We set up a little inflatable pool up front for her, so it's gonna be a good time. Beauteous. So here we go. First pass with the Aylsworth. I don't know what model this is or what it is. Sefferton Shave sent me this to use. Seth, go ahead and put it at the bottom because I just don't remember. I don't even know if he actually told me. He just said he was gonna send this motherfucker, and it's here. I don't know if he actually ever told me the name. So I never really tried to seek out the Aylsworth because immediately people were saying that it was mild. I don't need a super aggressive razor, but again, for my enjoyment, I prefer to have something where I could feel the blade. As you can see, it's melting away the hair. Jesus Christ. Oh, it is struggling a bit with this longer neck hair. Go and flip it over again. Yeah, it is struggling with the longer face, the longer neck hair. That's a bit of a problem for me. It could be I'm not using the correct blade angle. That's another reason why I don't like overly mild razors. When it comes to somebody that's new to the hobby and they're trying to get this down, struggling to find the blade angle could be a turnoff. Again, we already know that shaving this way takes longer. Does it need to take a whole lot longer? No, but it realistically it does take a bit longer than just shaving with a cartridge and canned goo. And if you're also over here fighting with your razor to find the blade angle, you're gonna add more time, which again I'm not thrilled by. Oof. Yep, I'm already sweating, guys. Actually, I usually don't rinse at this point, but what I am gonna do, I'm gonna pause real quick, rinse, and just kind of see where I'm at with the facial hair, see what I've missed. All right, we are back, and you can see whether it's due to my technique. See, I missed that right there. I went over here. Over here, this was left a little bit wide. Now, it could be my technique, but you guys have seen on here that I've used dozens of safety razors with very minimal issues. And this is mild enough to where I'm missing chunks of hair that I wouldn't normally. See, I even went over a couple of times there. Couldn't get it. Yeah, I'm not thrilled by that. Like, I know Seth, he loves mild safety razors, but this one, again, it's just the design is so mild that I'm having to kind of look for the correct cutting angle, which that's a huge knock for me. I don't know the owner of Aylsworth. I don't mean to offend him. I think he probably created this style for a reason. It probably fits his style of shaving and what he finds necessary. It is not something that I enjoy. Even if all things were perfect and I didn't have this issue finding the cutting angle, this is not what I prefer. Stop crying. My dog. He wants to go out with everybody. He likes to be in the mix. This is an attractive razor. I really like the look of it. But yeah. I don't get much of the feedback. That sound feedback that I enjoy. It is there. But again, very light, very, very light on that sound. And that's because that blade is so locked in and secure. It is good that I can very easily go over and buff, buff, buff. That's also a testament to the Moon Soap's recipe, so to speak, because it's just super slick. Just look at this. My hands are just gliding. Beautiful. That is beautiful, but I find it easier to get the cutting angle going against the grain, probably because the hair is a little bit tougher going against it, and it's giving me a little bit more of that sound that tells me, hey bro, you're doing a great job. But yeah. So, and I am finding myself having to go over spots over and over again, which could be counterproductive if you're somebody that likes a mild razor. Even if this is a mild razor, going over spots so much can still cause that that irritation that you're trying to avoid. Like something that's mild that I never have an issue fighting the cutting angle is like the Rockwell 6S. Never have an issue fighting the cutting angle there, even at the lower settings, even though it doesn't cut as efficiently as I like in those lower base plates. It's still easy. It's very intuitive. Is this the Dracant? Is this one? I think, I don't know why that just came to me. It possibly could be the Dracant. I'm not sure. I don't know if you have to change the whole geometry of both the top cap and the base plate to maybe improve that blade feel. But if a base plate would just do it, but I would love to see, because it's a gorgeous razor. Beautiful. It is just a beauty. Oh shit. Forgot I'm going across the grain here. Yeah, much easier to find the proper cutting angle against the grain. Or even across the grain is not bad. Being mindful, I've been rinsing this under hot water and it is retaining the heat like crazy. So be mindful of that. Either don't keep it under hot water long, because I just find that it rinses out the soap a little bit better, a little quicker in there, or just use cold water. Take a little bit more extra time to be able to clear it out, rinse it out, and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's retaining the heat pretty significantly, even so much that I could feel it in the handle. Like I'm rinsing off the head, not much of the handle is getting hit by the hot water, but it's radiating through. So just be mindful of that. I don't think it's gonna burn you unless you leave it under there for a ridiculous amount of time, but that's something to be aware of. Bam. All right, so that's the end of the third and final pass, and we're going to rinse off, and we'll come back for the final thoughts. All right, we are back. We're going to go ahead and use the splash from Moon Soaps. It does have alcohol in it. It's not a whole lot of alcohol. It's not going to give you some super strong burn, but you are going to feel a sting. It is just not like a fine sterling PAA, but it gives you a sting that I find that is satisfying enough. It's not going to melt your face off, but it is giving you that alcohol feel, which is fantastic for me. Again, I love it. Waited a long time for Moon Soaps to be able to have an alcohol splash, and god damn it, it's great. It is a great, the results. If you're somebody that is into just that skin nourishment, it is not just a plain aftershave to where it's just alcohol. It has enough skin fluid to get that nice conditioning feel. And again, enough alcohol though, you're gonna get a sting. It is not the most intense sting you'll ever feel, but it is satisfying. It is absolutely satisfying, which was something that was missing for a long time in the Moon Soaps lineup, and I'm just so happy that they have it. The soap recipe, like, just my skin was just so damn slick. You've seen how many times I had to go over certain spots and my skin feels great. You don't see any type of redness in terms of too much friction, which is also great for the razor. Be mindful, it is mild. I did struggle during this shave to find the proper cutting angle. I am going to use it more before I send it back off to Sepherton, but even once that angle is perfected, which I will get it down, it will never be my preference. I would love to see Aylsworth, because again, it is a gorgeous razor. I would have an Aylsworth razor that looked like this in a second. It is a beauty, but this style does not do it for me. It is way too damn mild. I do not want to have to get used to a razor to be able to find a working cutting angle. That is the case with this. It was not just like that to get. And again, if you don't mind that, not a problem. That's cool for you. I'm always talking to you guys about my preference. So there's always going to be somebody with their panties in a twist inside the comment section saying, oh, well, you're just not good enough to use and all that bullshit. I don't give a fuck, because I've used, again, dozens of safety razors that I had no issue whatsoever finding the cutting angle, even with some of the more mild stuff. Like most recently, probably that TRC razor, very mild razor, no issue at all finding the cutting angle. This one, legitimately, gave me some, like, I'm struggling just to do this little cleanup stuff. So you see, I'm not even able to get my little edges as crispy as I normally can, but like, because I just can't comfortably get the angle. Again, I will get it. It takes some work, but in a world where there's a lot of options where that work isn't necessary, that is also fucking gorgeous razors, the carbons, the charcoal goods. Even though the charcoal goods ones, I didn't like it because it reminded me too much of the shave of a Merkur 34C. Even that was not an issue in terms of finding the cutting angle. So just, I struggle with that. I do struggle that even though it's a beautiful razor, in a world full of options, it doesn't give you those problems. It's kind of hard for me to be like, oh yeah, this is a must get. So just be mindful. If you like a mild razor, this is the one for you, baby. You're gonna love it. Me, just not my thing. It's just not my thing. And I wish it was, because it looks so goddamn good. So, Great Moon soap, beautiful razor, but just, it's just, unfortunately, it's a little disappointing with me with how mild that is. But it just kind of is what it is. It's going to fit a lot of people's preferences. It just doesn't fit mine, and that's okay. So, guys, hey, if you made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you on the next shave.